So looking just at the sections of the United States Code that pertain to the county's coordination with the federal United States Forest Service. Step one would be to ensure the county's land use plan is clear that all open trails and roads should be designated as open. Full open access should be made available to the public lands for local purposes such as safety, health, economics, and use of recreation. No road or trail should be closed unless public safety or health demands is closing. No RS 2477 right-of-way should be closed. This is the kind of language that I think would be important for the county's land use plan when the time comes to decide upon that, if you're going to subsequently try to rely upon that for a coordination assertion. So in other words, step one is make sure the county's land use plan has in it what it needs to have. Step two is to execute a simple resolution setting forth that the Board of County Commissioners is the duly elected governing body whose duty is to care for the public safety, health, economic stability, etc. of the community, and that you're asserting the coordination authority to request the agency to coordinate with you as required by law. So a resolution would then follow your passage of a land use plan. That's step two. Step three is to sign and send a letter, and I did come up with a version of that I attached to this email, incomplete version of that letter that I would provide to the board. The version I provided is not complete, but basically you send a letter to the Forest Service and you say that we would like to meet with you regarding this particular issue. And you reference the coordination statute, make it very clear, and just work out a date and time that is mutually agreeable to the two government entities. Step four is, after the meeting is arranged, send an agenda that is clearly labeled Coordination Agenda for the U.S. Forest Service Wild Rivers Ranger District, and then ask the agency if there's anything they would like to discuss. This is a government-to-government coordination meeting, and I believe that it would be an open meeting, so the public could attend. I do not believe that public comment is required by statute that I've found so far. I need to confirm that either way, but due to the government-to-government nature of the meeting, it's probably not a public comment, probably not require a public comment scenario under United States Code at least. And step five, be prepared at the meeting to discuss specific concerns about roads that will be closed. So that's basically the rough outline of how a county would go about asserting coordination authority. A lot of this I did glean from the coordination workbook. And this model was one that I largely tracked that was used by the Fremont County, Wyoming Commissioners dated February 19, 2008. So it's a very complex, meaty concept, and having been asked to put it on the agenda by Commissioner Hare. So I've come here with what we've got so far, and at the board's discretion I can continue researching this or just leave the discussion where it is and for another day. But that's what I've got on coordination at this point.
Mr. Chair?
Yes.
I think I would recommend that this is a complex process and for the board to be brought up to date on where we are currently with our processes. We might want to move this also to our Tuesday discussion if that's possible.
Well, that would be the very beginning as far as I'm concerned. Because, like you said, there's a lot of material that needs to be looked at, much less discussed. So,
I think it would be good if you guys had access to our coordination plan that previous boards had adopted to maybe review before Tuesday, and then I can point out some of the holes, and so can Wally, of some of the things I think we need to change or get your guys' perspective on how you feel that 5-step process could work for us and what we need to do to make it successful.
Okay. Can we have that disseminated to all three of us?
Okay. Yes, I would say that would be a good beginning, but that would be emphasis on the beginning.
Sure. Okay.
Commissioner Walker?
That's fine.
Okay, so we'll just look at this on Tuesday.
Okay.
And then begin whatever we're going to really begin to look at and discuss.
Okay.
And this is from the American Stewards of Liberty. And is this Call America? Is this available, or is this cost, or what's the?
I can find out. We can definitely find out. It was handed to me. It was given to me along the way. Specifically by who, I cannot remember, but I get a lot of as a But I tried to save most of it. So
I'm surprised you can even get in the office if you stay home.
Well, yes. Anyway, but I did bring this just as a sense of where some of this is coming from.
Yeah.
This is unusual, of course, but it's not entirely unprecedented.
Well, I mean, that's one of the things that, I mean, from my point of view, there's a lot of this kind of stuff that has been looked at, investigated, talked about for probably centuries.